On September 21, information appeared on Sports Resources. They say that Ruzada found enough evidence of Kamila Valieva's guilt in a doping case that surfaced at the Beijing Olympics. According to sources, Ruzada, as a result of the investigation, has collected quite convincing evidence confirming the violation of anti-doping rules by Valieva. Someone even speaks of aggravating circumstances, which can increase the period of standard ineligibility. Therefore, whatever decision the members of Ruzada make in the end, they will turn out to be extreme. They will be punished, disqualification followed by deprivation of gold in the team tournament, then they will be subjected to the most severe obstruction. Justify, at the request of the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, the International Olympic Committee, IOC, or the International Skating Union, ISU, then the case will go to the jurisdiction of the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CS, where it will most likely be reviewed, Andrei wrote in his Telegram channel Mikov. And then the unforgettable American David Lee stepped in and threw in an even more serious bomb. The skating lesson journalist said that the B sample of the Russian skater gave a positive result. Yesterday I found out that sample B is positive, Lee wrote, and later clarified that he received the information from a source in Samba 70. Is anyone surprised? Olympic champion from Canada Megan Demel reacted in replies. In Russia, they do not believe a single word of the fox. A couple of hours after his insider, Tatyana Tarasova, Renat Leashev, the choreographer of the Atari Tutberidze group Alexei Zeleznyakov reacted. But on Twitter, not only Demel, but also ordinary fans, do not doubt Valieva's fault. So far, nothing has been confirmed, but in Russia there was state support for doping. To think that only Valieva accepted the ban is a little naive. The Russians are the pros of fake doping tests, at Luisa Lovshoni is sure. So, Valieva's test turned out to be positive? Get her kicked out of the national team, calls at Nachi Elaine. If they had expected the B sample to be anything but positive, it would have been opened immediately, in February. But they never even claimed that it was a false positive, they talked about involuntary consumption. So even their own stupid argument with grandfather Valieva says that the B test should be positive, writes at _PRK. They are also worried about other Russian girls who could get to the Olympics if information about Kamila's trimetazidine was announced before the trip to Beijing. True, including for the injured Elena Kostornaya, she did not participate in the selection due to a fracture, but the unlucky user was quickly pointed out to this. Imagine Lisa Tuktamasheva, or Elena Kostornaya, who see a positive doping test and think, this place at the Olympics should have been mine. Personally, I would be angry, writes at Stanningshit. They also mention Atari Tutberidze. According to figure skating fans, the coach should be held responsible, and Ruzada should not sacrifice a minor figure skater in favor of a famous mentor. The B sample is almost always positive. I think Valieva will not be thrown under the train for many reasons, and Atari or the doctor will be guilty, suggests at Seda 8. Well, they throw Valieva under the train. What about Atari? Asks at Net Aesthetic. Look how they blame Valieva for this without consequences for Atari and the company, at Crying Zero shame is sure. Okay, punish Valieva, but please don't forget about Atari and the good Dr. Shvetsky. Because the child could not just go to the pharmacy and buy these drugs, says at the Green Manuela. The Russian anti-doping agency, Ruzada, has not confirmed Wednesday's report that the organization has allegedly collected compelling evidence of an anti-doping rule violation by Olympic champion figure skater Kamila Valieva. Ruzada does not confirm the information, the agency's press service said, commenting on Mikov's post. Ruzada does not disclose the details of the investigation, Ruzada reported. The Russian national figure skating team with Valieva in February won the Olympic gold of the 2022 Games in Beijing in the team tournament. Shortly thereafter, it became known that Valieva's doping test dated December 25, 2021 was positive. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, despite the appeals of the International Olympic Committee, the International Skating Union, ISU, and the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, allowed the Russian woman to the personal tournament of the Games. The IOC has refused to hold an awards ceremony for the team tournament winners until the investigation into the case is over. On September 14, the Russian Anti-Doping Agency, RUZADA, reported that the investigation into Valieva's case had been completed. The general director of the agency, Veronika Lajanova, said that the approximate deadline for the end of the hearings in the figure skater's case is the end of September, the beginning of October. Russian figure skater Maya Kromuk announced that she had returned to training on the ice. On September 13, it became known that the figure skater injured her hand in training and was hospitalized. Guys, hello everyone. I want to thank you so much for your kind words and incredible support. Now I am in the process of rehabilitation and recovery, said Kromuk, posting a video from the rink. Maya Kromuk's father, Vladislav, answered journalists' questions regarding Maya's training in an interview. Vladislav, do you know Eteri Georgievna yourself? As a parent, I had conversations with her. What direction? Motivational. What did she ask you to convey to Maya? Any coach wants the athlete to give all the best, show character. Eteri Georgievna asked us, for our part, to support and motivate her daughter more. There were rumors that when Maya didn't get quads in training, Eteri Georgievna suggested that she go into dancing. Your daughter trained even harder in response. Does it look like the truth? Yes, it was. Eteri Georgievna can motivate anyone. They say different things about Tutberidze. Some, that she is a ruthless tyrant, others, that she has the right, since she gives the result. Which side are you on in this debate? If there was an inhuman attitude in her group, I think that the athletes would leave. Everything is fine there, the working environment. It's just very high competition, no one relaxes, everyone works at full strength. You are a coach yourself, and coaches often notice each other's tricks. Did you take something for yourself from Eteri Georgievna? No, but how will you take it? Figure skating is an individual sport, hockey is a team sport. Unless I noted some moments in communication with athletes. I paid attention to how personal conversations with parents go. And how do they go? Everyone says that Tutberidze is as strict as possible. She communicates calmly, without pressure. Explains what problems exist, what needs to be corrected and what needs to be done for this. In some schools, it is forbidden for parents to watch trainings. In Krustelny, on the contrary, it is desirable that one of the parents be present.